Here's a nice little Japanese transistor radio from the 1950s. It's a Maco model T-18. You can see on the back it says Matsushita Electric Industrial Co. Limited, made in Japan. Matsushita was also known as National and Panasonic in the US. I don't really know anything about this company, Maco, but I assume they had this radio built for them under contract. I think this is a fairly attractive radio. It's not overly flashy, but the design elements it does have are nicely done. Like this little gold ring here with the black chevron. The front is all reverse painted. There's a little bit of damage to it there from some tape on the other side. Overall, this radio is in pretty great shape though. It's also in working condition, so let's hear it play. I'd say it sounds pretty good. I'm recording this video during the daytime, so there's not going to be as many stations to receive.
Featuring a Comfort Flex waistband and denim. 7, but no touchdowns. He just got. CEO of Quicken Loans, America's premier loan purchase lender. We created a new way to protect you from unpredictable interest rates.
People want to pretend there are no laws on the books regulating guns. There's a ton of laws.
I think that was 5 stations. Not bad at all for this time of day. It's pretty easy to open this one. It has a little spring there to hold the lid on. Most radios are just kind of forcing the case to bend slightly. So that's a nice touch. There's a little bit of damage to the unusual earphone jack. I don't have the corresponding earphone. It has 6 transistors, and all of them are the cylindrical glass type with a paint coating over them. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's a varistor there. I think National is the only manufacturer to use these European style transistors. You can see that transistor is even marked OC71, which is the same part number that Mullard and Telefunken used. Not sure what the details of that arrangement were, but it certainly is interesting. It has a fairly early plastic tuning capacitor. You'll see it says patent pending there. It's a Matsushita Electric tuning capacitor. You can find these in quite a few early Japanese transistor radios. They seem to have been the go-to brand, or they just had a patent on it. It's got a pretty good sized antenna. They made it as big as they could make it for this case form factor. And a rectangular magnet on the speaker, which I believe is stamped National in Japanese there. I can't read Japanese though, so I don't know for sure. Here's the interior sticker. It says Maco 6 transistor portable. Lists a couple different batteries you can use. And there's model T-18 there in the corner. I also have the original case for this radio. It's seen better days, as you can see. It's also stamped Matsushita. I'm sure I'm butchering that pronunciation. Sorry to you Japanese speakers out there. The leather is unfortunately ripped, but it doesn't seem like the radio really took any damage if it ended up falling as a result of that rip. The case did its job. That could be stitched back together if someone wanted to. I'm probably going to keep this case even though it's kind of ratty. Well, thanks for watching.